Hi, I'm Mike, and this is Metro Trails. Here we are standing beneath the, forgive me if I have the pronunciation wrong, Weichert through Truss bridge carrying 522 between West Virginia and Hancock, Maryland. This is an interesting example of a Warren through truss, deck truss, and some other deck truck style spans, but most of the main span is girder. This one's in some rough shape. You got some of the rebar and such that supports it still exposed. So I'm running back to get the van right now. The rest of the group is eating at a restaurant. So this is a good opportunity for me to showcase a little of what we recently saw. This is a really cool bridge. And it's even though it's considered a truss, that's only close to the main piers. It has these a couple of examples of truss style close to the main piers, which are by the way, here's the Western Maryland Rail Trail. Here we're crossing over this. Western Maryland Railroad was built here about 1904, extended through 1906 after some of the tunnels were completed. Indigo Tunnel, Stick Pile Tunnel, etc. Some of the trip we just did was on the Western Maryland Rail Trail. We did loops with the C&O Canal, which has been officially active since until 1924. Some washout over here, and the piers are showing some cracking here. So this is an interesting bridge because it has these different components to it. Now this side here, this is just a little bit of a girder span, but there's a couple segments of it. The bridge itself is kind of a through viaduct, which makes it a little bit more interesting. There's a couple components to this I've never seen anywhere else, at least in modern times. So it's a little over 1,000 feet long, and it's a really great spot because it's an important connection. The Tuscarora Trail crosses over the Potomac River here in Maryland and enters West Virginia. And the Tuscarora Trail is a major long-distance trail that started out in the 60s because there was so much encroachment along the Appalachian Trail that they decided they needed to create an alternate route further to the west. This is mostly because of encroachment in the Cumberland Valley. But that fell through because the National Trails Act was passed in 1968, thereby protecting the route